We have our interview coming up right now with John Allen Snyder. It is presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. And John Allen Snyder is a local author, not only just a football coach for Leechburg School District, but is an author as well. And I can proudly say a member of the class of 2000 in Indiana High. Boy, if our teachers could see us now.
That's right. Very, very true.
How you doing, John Allen?
I'm doing outstanding. It's great to be me right now.
It does sound like it, because you have turned that passion for football that I've known that you've had since the high school days into a new book.
Yes.
So talk about the book a little bit.
Well, it was kind of a passion project for me. I wanted to always write a book, didn't know what I wanted to write, and then ideas popped into my head and stuff like that, and it kind of became a thing at actually our class reunion when I saw Andy Clausen, and sat and talked with him because he's an author, and he kind of guided me through it, and it kind of became what it is now, and I knew I wanted football in it, I knew I wanted friendship in it and loyalty, and it just kind of turned into what you see on the pages.
So the name of the book is Coach, right?
Coach.
All right.
Yep.
So let's, without giving too much away,
Sure,
because we want people to actually take a look at it. What is, so this is obviously about, as you said, football and friendship, but how so?
I look at the football part of it as, and I tell people this all the time, it's the vehicle that drives the story. It's not the story.
Right.
It's there. It's in the background. It's a part of it, but it's not the whole thing. The real point of the story is two friends who are essentially brothers, and they've lived their entire life together, and they've got to overcome some pretty intense stuff towards the end of their football career in twilight.
So this is more, so as you said, sports is more the setting rather than the main focus of this.
Absolutely.
Now we're talking about these two, they're kind of coming of age, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're thinking end of high school football.
Yes.
All right. So is this kind of like these guys are thinking, I'm going to go to pro leagues or I'm going to go a different direction?
Well, these guys are kind of they're the coaches, and they're the ones that they're kind of almost ready to retire. They're getting to that point where they kind of want to ride off into the sunset together and just kind of retire and live the good life that they've worked really hard for.
How much of your football experience as a coach has played into the writing of this book?
Oh, my.
Do we have time, I guess?
Yeah, how long do you want to be here? There's a great amount that I was lucky enough to experience, all the good and the bad, and it is a part of who the characters in this book are, for sure.
So obviously you're writing this from a point of view of somebody, again, you've loved football most of your life. I mean, you were, correct me if I'm wrong, defense in Indiana High, right?
I was both.
You
came off the
two
field
ways.
when the kickoff team came on. That was my water break.
Jeez, man, how quickly I forget. But it's actually amazing how much you're able to kind of jam into the book. And again, it is, as you said, it's the setting. What's the feedback that you've been receiving on this?
I've been very, very humbled by the feedback, and it's been really good. I've a lot of people that have read it put reviews on Amazon and stuff like that, and I can't help it. I sneak looks at Amazon all the time to take a look, and it's just very humbling to see what people say.
I'd be doing the same thing if I was in your position. I'm like, I don't want to look at the reviews. Wait a minute, I better see what they say.
You can't help it.
Has this inspired you to write more?
Yes. The second book will come out hopefully right around the beginning of the football season, beginning of September. It'll be titled Duke. It's in the same universe kind of thing. There's a cameo or two, if you will, but you don't have to read the first one to read the second one.
So this is not going to be a direct sequel?
No.
All right. So you mentioned Andy Clausen, another one of our classmates from back in the day, and you said that he is an adventure writer.
Yes.
Obviously, though, this is kind of two different styles of story writing. How did you kind of focus on kind of the coming of age, sounds like heartwarming tale of it, rather than being the action-driven sports novel that many people might think of when they see the title Coach?
Sure. Well, really what it was a lot of back and forth between me and Andy talking, and him giving me great pointers and great feedback and stuff to where we were able to kind of mold the outline to where I really thought, like, this is a cool story, and I hope people other than me and my wife and my mom read the book kind of thing. And I thought it would resonate with a lot of people because it's a lot about life. There's a lot of life in here.
All right. And as I mentioned, you are a coach yourself, but did you get to talk to other coaches? Maybe maybe those at the twilight of their coaching careers. Did you get to talk with those people?
In the past I had, and
that kind of stuck in your brain?
Yeah, yes. I took a couple notes. I was fortunate enough at one point to interview Mike Leach when I was writing for a football magazine, and he was a storyteller. To talk to him, you talked about football for 5 minutes, but talked about everything else for 45 minutes, an hour. And so I took some notes there and just kind of kept things in the back of my mind that I wanted to include and make sure we're in there.
How long did it take to get to at least first draft?
Oh boy, probably from the inception of the idea of, hey, I want to write a book, but I'm used to putting my hand in the ground and hitting people.
Yeah.
To the first draft. Honestly, it's probably been like 10 years.
Wow.
It was a long time coming because you move, you start a family, you coach different places, good, bad things happen. You kind of, that's something that can easily get put on the back burner. But, once I really started going after that class reunion, it was probably a year or so.
Wow. So it was just kind of that quick turnaround when the idea came right back and you're like, hey, I've got time now.
Yeah, I can do this.
I've got time. I can do this. And you had the encouragement of going on forward with that. So that is excellent. So where can people find the book? So you said Amazon.
Yes. If you go to Amazon, type in John Allen Snyder and Coach, it should pop up right away. You can get it on Kindle format, paperback, and hardcover format.
This is actually exciting, my man. I cannot believe it. I mean, we were talking to ourselves. I mean, we kind of said if our old teachers could see us now as doing this because because we both kind of achieved the goals that we wanted to in life. You still remain working with football in Leechburg for their team.
Absolutely.
I'm in the broadcast industry, but we've got all those people who've accomplished their dreams. It's great to hear that is going, and who knows, this could be a second career for you if things. Well, I won't say things will because you're doing successful in Leechburg. It sounds like, right?
Yes, yeah, we've been very lucky to get into a great situation in Leechburg with phenomenal kids, a phenomenal community. I was lucky enough to get a phone call from Randy Walters to go down and coach there, and it's been the best coaching experience, one of the best coaching experiences I've ever had.
Excellent. All right, the name of the book is Coach. It's available online at Amazon right now, Kindle format and paperback. And again, it is authored by Indiana High class of 2000 member John Allen Snyder. Coach Snyder, thank you very much for coming in on
much.
Indiana in the Morning, and I wish you nothing but success. I hope you sell 1 million copies. Let's get to the New York Times bestseller list, huh?
That sounds great to me.
All right, thanks. John Allen Snyder joining us here on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Our interviews are presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer, 3 years running in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Let's get to a little bit of our medical cycle with the Health Minute this morning.
The 2025 measles outbreak, which began